Good day, listeners. Welcome to the world of Chandamama. Today's story is an interesting take on how looks don't matter but intellect does. Let's learn how. Mystery of a title. In a village somewhere lived two thieves. One was called Crook and the other was called Major Crook. Crook was a big built man and a very good wrestler. He could jump on anybody and make him cry for mercy. Major Crook, on the other hand, was a puny, thin man. Now, Crook was quite envious of the other's title. Why should he be called Major Crook? He often wondered to himself. What does he have that I do not? Still, there was nothing he could do about it. Everybody called him Crook and the other Major Crook. Titles of this kind are a matter of public opinion, after all. One day, Major Crook got a news that a rich trader in a village, some 2 days' journey away, had struck a good deal and had kept the money at home. He set off for that village to rob the man. Crook met him on his way back. Looking at his bulging pockets, Crook guessed that Major Crook had successfully carried out his raid. He decided to relieve him of his loot, so he accompanied him. They traveled together on the road, politely speaking of this and that. At nightfall, they found a room in a roadside hostelry and spread out their blankets to sleep. Major Crook was soon snoring. Crook thought this was his chance and searched Major Crook's bed and clothes for the money he was sure he had. But he could not find it anywhere. Not even a single coin did he find. The next morning, Major Crook soon got ready to leave, and Crook saw that his pockets were bulging once again. He wondered where Major Crook had hidden the money the previous night, but just could not think of a place he had left out in his search. Anyway, they continued on their journey together. Once again, they had to spend the night at a hostelry, and like the previous night, Major Crook went to sleep first. This time, too, Crook searched Major Crook's beds and clothes carefully. He even ran his hand over the rafters and the windowsill, but his search was fruitless. The next day, when they were ready to leave, he saw that Major Crook had bulging pockets once again. Soon, talking of this and that, they reached the village and Major Crook's two huge friends met him at the village entrance. As they were parting, Crook asked Major Crook, "These last 2 nights I spent a lot of time looking for the money I'm sure you have got. Where did you hide it?" "Ah," said Major Crook, "I hid it under your pillow, for I was sure you would not look there." Crook then realized why the other was called Major Crook by everybody. This was an interesting story, listeners. Let's meet again with the next Chandamama story.